U.S. Air Force has awarded contracts to defense giant Lockheed Martin to develop new hypersonic weapon systems. The contracts are in response to the rapid development of hypersonics in Russia and China, a development that could challenge U.S. technological superiority. The first weapon, the AGM-183A Advanced Rapid Response Weapon, ARROW, is an outgrowth of the DARPA's Tactical Boost Glide program. ARROW is a rocket carried aloft by an aircraft such as a B-52 bomber and has a top speed of up to Mach 20. This makes it up to 4 times faster than Russian and Chinese hypersonic weapons, including Starry Sky 2 and Kinzhal. The Air Force recently awarded Lockheed Martin a $480 million contract to develop the ARROW, with an eye towards operational capability in 2021. The U.S. Air Force initiated test flights of the new hypersonic AGM-183A air-launched rapid response weapon, mounting them below the wings of a B-52 Stratofortress. Known as the ARROW, the AGM-183A was slung aboard the B-52 in order to gather data on drag and vibration impact to the weapon, as well as how the B-52 would fare hauling the new missile. Built by Lockheed Martin, the weapon moves faster than any aircraft in current use and is able to be deployed rapidly. This captive carry flight is the most recent step in the U.S. Air Force's rapid prototyping effort to mature the hypersonic weapon, AGM-183A, which successfully completed a preliminary design review in March, Lockheed officials said in a release. More ground and flight testing will follow over the next years. Boeing was also pleased with the tests, as it effectively keeps the B-52 relevant for the near future. This recent success put the Air Force well on its way to the live launch testing of an extraordinary weapon soon, said Scott Othout, Director of Bomber Programs at Boeing, in a statement. The future B-52, upgraded with game-changing global strike capability, such as ARRW, and crucial modernizations like a new radar and new engines, is an essential part of the Air Force's bomber vector vision through at least 2050. Hypersonic weapons are the new frontier in warfare, and they come in 2 types, boost glide weapons and powered atmospheric weapons. Boost glide weapons, a category that includes ARROW, tactical boost glide, and apparently Hacksaw, are unpowered weapons boosted to high altitudes by rockets and released to glide down to target at hypersonic speeds, hence the name. Powered atmospheric weapons use engines such as scramjets for propulsion. Hypersonics are useful because their extremely high speed shortens a defender's reaction time, and their speed and flight profile make it difficult for conventional air and missile defenses to intercept. A Mach 20 hypersonic weapon travels at a blistering 15,340 miles an hour, fast enough to go from Portland, Oregon to Portland, Maine in just over 10 minutes. That gives the enemy very little time to detect, track, and shoot the weapon down. Furthermore, a hypersonic weapons attack vector makes it technically difficult to shoot down. A boost glide weapon is released at very high altitudes but stops short of entering space like a ballistic missile warhead. As a result, ballistic missile interceptors are unable to shoot them down. Even in the atmosphere, fighter jets and surface-to-air missiles would have a very difficult time shooting down such a fast-moving target. ARROW, Hacksaw, and Tactical Boost Glide sound similar, but there must be some key differences for the Pentagon to fund them all. A potential distinction is that Tactical Boost Glide is meant to attack enemy conventional targets near the front line. Think headquarters units, air defense missiles, ballistic missiles, any important, mobile target. Hacksaw might have a longer range to attack targets across continents. ARROW notably does not have conventional, or tactical in its name, suggesting it could be a nuclear delivery system. The hype around Russian and Chinese hypersonic weapons, with names such as Avangard, Kinzhal, DFZF, and Starry Sky 2, can suggest that the US has somehow fallen behind these countries in hypersonic weapon research. That's not necessarily true, given the existing Navy and DARPA programs and the relatively quick development of the Air Force's two new programs. The US could go from one tested weapon in 2017 to up to 4 different weapons by 2022 if all goes according to plan.